Well, I think it's a perfect day for two more busts, and today we're going to take a look at Draco Malfoy and Neville Longbottom, so stick around. Hey there everyone, my name's Perry and welcome to The Potter Addict. Well, like I said, today we're going to take a look at two more busts by Gentle Giant, my favorite company in the entire world. We're going to take a look at Draco Malfoy and Neville Longbottom, and I think we will start with Draco Malfoy. So, now guys, as many times as you've heard me say this, I think we all know that I love Gentle Giant. But I'm getting down to the end of my collection, and I'm not going to say that I don't like these as much. I've showcased my favorites kind of first. There are a few that I've got left over there that are still, I mean, they're all amazing. Come on, guys. All amazing, but the ones that we're getting ready to do are a little bit easier to come by, not as rare, not as, I don't know, they just don't get me as excited as the first ones, but at the same time, they're still amazing. I mean, seriously, I don't mean to sell any of these short. I mean, but if you take a look at this, Draco Malfoy, there was 3,000 Dracos made, and I think this says this was number 680. So, I mean, so he wasn't hard to come by. In fact, I think I saw him still available online a couple different places. So, I mean, that tells you, I mean, that, again, not as rare, so maybe that's why it's not as exciting, but, I mean, there's still amazing busts, and well, looks like, I don't remember if I bought this one from a previous seller or not, but this one has been opened, so we'll take a look. I definitely have not seen this one before because he doesn't have a hand attached. So there's got to be a random hand in here somewhere. Let's pull him out. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. He's got a hand. Oh, and it's got a wand, so there's why they separated it to keep it from snapping off. All right, so let's get this out. Give me 1 second here, guys. We'll get this all put together. And we will take a look at, let's see, not sliding in the way I thought it would. Hold on. Oh, there's two holes. Okay. There's a small hole and a larger rectangular hole. There we go. Oh, so it sits in there snug. I like that. Oh, and although I preface this with a not as excited, I'm not gonna tell you a lie, guys. This is amazing. Let's take a look. Draco Malfoy is perfect. I mean, they hit this out of the park with all the detail they gave him. I mean, his Slytherin V-neck and tie, his scowl on his face, his hair, you know, just kind of parted and brushed to the side. I mean, this is Draco Malfoy. I mean, it absolutely is, and it is amazing. I mean, he's got his wand up like he's maybe getting ready to face off with Harry. Just the facial expression is so amazing on this one. This one is definitely, I mean, spot on with the face. Now, don't get me wrong. They're spot on with, I mean, practically everything that I have in that cabinet. I mean, there's only a few that I feel like are just off by a hair. But this one, I mean, wait till you guys get to see this up close because it is, he's amazing. I mean, he really is really top notch. Guys, like I said, you can't go wrong with Gentle Giant. If you are a collector of anything, please check out Gentle Giant because everything that I've seen when I follow them on Instagram, and I get stuff in my feed all the time from them on different things they do. Star Wars, Game of Thrones, what are some of the other ones? Lord of the Rings. I mean, guys, their stuff is amazing. They make me want to collect other things just because of how amazing their stuff is. Someday, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that there's somebody up there in the Harry Potter universe that will wave their magic wand and get another contract in place with these guys, because I would love to see some more characters. I don't know about you guys, but I would absolutely love it. I don't want them to remake any of the originals, because then that takes away from, how special and rare they are, but I want to see them make new characters. Really, really bad. So let's dive in to Neville Longbottom. Now, Neville, I won't lie, is one that I've definitely been more excited to open up. I definitely want to see him because I love the pose that they gave him. There's so many different Nevilles that they could have gone with. They could have gone with, little meek Neville, carrying his Mimbus. I can't remember the Mimbus Mobiquitous. I can't remember it. I knew I'd forget. But I do appreciate you guys calling me out and giving me that piece of information. I cannot remember the second part. It's Mimbus something, his little plant that he carries. But they could have gone with that. They could have gone with, so many different little crazy Neville moments, but they went with this one. Now, Neville is more rare. He's actually more rare than what I thought. There was only 550 Nevilles made. I thought he was a lot more produced than that, and this is number 456. So, very interested in opening this one because, like I said, I did not realize that he was so rare. Thought he was a little bit more put out there. So, but he is, I love his stance in this one. He's really neat looking. The whole, him with the sword. It's basically his moment. His moment in the castle during the battle scene where he is, attacking, fighting, taking out Nagini. Just an amazing moment for Neville. And I think that a lot of, oh man, he had a wand. Oh, they should have done the same thing with him. He had a wand that I thought I was going to snap off. But just such an amazing moment for him. But in classic Neville fashion, I love when he wakes up on the ground and the battle's just going on around him. And he's just completely out of it as people are on fire flying by and everything. I love that. But it's perfect for Neville. So let's get him out and take a look because he is, oh God, he looks so good. So good. Now, honestly, oh, he does have a wand. I thought for some reason that it was a sword. It's a wand. I thought it was a sword. I really honestly was hoping actually that it was a sword, but it's a wand. So, but at the same time, he looks phenomenal, guys. If you take a look, this is the moment, honestly, when when he's sitting out there giving his speech, maybe. That's kind of what this reminds me of. But you've got him in his button-down cardigan, hooded, classic Neville, with his torn, button-down shirt underneath. You've got his scrapes and cuts on his face, hand holding his wand, other hand gripping the sorting hat. And then the detail that they give to the sorting hat. It's just, guys, classic Gentle Giant. These are amazing. And what they do is, it's breathtaking. It really is. And the first time my father saw these in person, excuse me, I'm trying to get over this cold that I've been shaking for a while. But the first time my father saw these, my dad, who's not a Harry Potter fan, could be, could care less, saw these and was just stunned at the detail that, all the little patterns in his collar and his shirt. The detail of like the rips and everything. Not this particular one, but the details in all of them. Guys, it's amazing how they can get this polished detail into these things. They're just nothing shy of amazing. They really are. And I can't say it enough, guys. These are something that any Harry Potter fan would definitely want in their collection. My favorite part, if I had to give everything away, I'm going to figure out how to hold on to these. I mean, everything else can go, and this is not what started my collecting. You know, Funko is what got me into it all, but these guys are amazing. They really are. So, guys, give me your opinion. I mean, comment below. Let me know. Who's your favorite? Is it Neville? Is it Draco? I mean, it is really tough to pick a winner today just because of how amazing they both are. I love Neville and the hat, the extra detail with the hat. But Draco's face and hair, I mean, so spot on. This is a tough one. I'm going to have to go with the draw and leave the decision up to you guys. But if you've made it this far, guys, please click the subscribe button. Click on the bell notification. Give me a thumbs up. Comment below, please. Yeah, I'd love to hear your input on these two as to who you think the better one is. And then, as always, Instagram. These will definitely be on Instagram in kind of a little short, sweet little fun thing. But on that note, I have also started reposting some of the fun things that I do on Instagram as shorts on YouTube, because I know that some of you guys don't get on Instagram, and I don't want to deny you some of the content. So I am reposting some of those videos so that any strictly YouTube, people can see those still as well. So Instagram gets them first. You guys get them second, but they will be coming this way. And the main things I'm doing are just the busts. I'm giving, some of the neater things that I do with some of those busts. Some are creepy, some are fun, some are, different. So, but that's all I've got for today, guys. I really appreciate you joining me again for another episode. And until next time, all you wizards and muggles alike, keep it magical.